Is abortion wrong, and what are the negative impacts of abortion on a person and the society at large?
On a person, I think a lady might be able to answer that better.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm not a woman. So, and I've not done abortion. But what I've heard women talk about who have done abortion, it's like it has some psychological repercussions, side effects.
Well, I don't know.
Yes,
Yeah.
because somebody, a lady, I remember when I was a student,
Okay.
I used to have some of my classmates,
Okay.
and one of them was a lady, and she was not a Christian. I was a Christian, but she was not. So she used to have boyfriends and things like that. So one day, she came back and she was feeling so bad. She wanted to die. And I said, what happened? Physically. She said, I just did an abortion, and I'm just because she told me a lot of traumatic things. For example, she said the man who was doing the abortion put whatever, like a fork or whatever they used to.
Yeah, forceps.
Huh?
I think forceps, probably she did
Forceps?
DNC.
Yeah, I don't know what. She put it in the private part,
Okay.
the man, and then used that to get the head of the baby and cut it like that and bring it out, and the part is put, and then she's feeling that hand going into her and all those kind of horrible things. So that's very traumatic by itself.
Yeah.
That's very traumatic by itself.
Wow.
That's very traumatic. So even though she got rid of the pregnancy, but she didn't get rid of the memory.
Okay.
And that memory, that's trauma by itself. So that trauma was very destructive to this lady. And then she had to live with that.
Wow. I know medically, basically, if it's not properly done in some cases, some people can lose their womb due to that. Or some people at the long run, if it's drugs they were using, they might have issues with fertility and childbirth when they're ready to give birth and all that. But I've not really talked with people on the psychological part. But medically, definitely, there is a side effect on the person. Then he's asking about the same part and the effect on the society at large.
This
Is it a sin and the effect?
Is it a sin? Oh, definitely it's a sin because they are killing a baby.
Yeah.
I find it very difficult to understand why government and societies will kill somebody because he kills a grown-up person or a child who just come out of the womb. So if a child comes out of the womb today and you kill that person today, it's a criminal offense and you go to jail. If you kill that baby just 1 hour after it comes out of the womb. But why you kill the person while the person is in the womb, the same person you kill him, just while he's in the woman's womb, you don't count it as an offense. Some crazy things going on there.
Well, the argument they use is that the woman has control over her body. She's
supposed to be killed. Because I know women in America who kill their child.
Yes.
Why is it that she's not in charge? She's the one. She could say, I'm the one who gave birth to this child. It's my child. I can kill her. So people do that. People give birth to children in America and they jail them for life. She killed her own son, the same thing. So she would have said, okay, I was supposed to have killed this thing when it was inside. What's the difference? Just the time difference.
Ignorance.
So if you could persecute the same woman,
right,
for killing her own child that just came out of her own womb, and when she was in her own womb, it's even more traumatic when it's in her own womb than when it's outside. Because that one child is helpless, more helpless than the one who is alive. So for people not to understand that and not to, be able to see the danger of abortion in that sense, it is it's a shame.
Some government is legalizing it.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Then what do you think is the effect on the society at large? That's the last part of his question.
The Bible told us a story.
Okay.
Yes, in the book of Genesis, chapter 4, that when blood is spilled, that the land, the earth, raises a voice.
Wow.
Because when blood of Abel was spilled on the ground, the land, the earth communicated that to God and asked for vengeance.
Vengeance, yeah.
This blood, this earth was crying on behalf of Abel, and that blood also was asking for vengeance. So vengeance will come upon the individuals who do it. Vengeance will come upon the land, because the land, in fact, there are other places in the Bible that it says that because of the shedding of blood, that the land spew away its dwellers.
Whoa.
The land could spew from the mouth, again, no, from the earth. It could reject the dwellers of that land.
Wow.
The land could become revolt. The land could revolt, and the land could rebel. The land could become, could protest evil that are happening in the land. That's why when there were a lot of evil happening against the children of Israel in Egypt, the Lord says, God himself said, that the cry of the children of Israel has reached up to me. Anything that is happening on the surface of the earth is recorded.
Wow. And
it's communicated to the spirit realm. And then vengeance comes down. God has to be forced to give some judgment, because the cry will always be coming. And when God also wanted to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah, he said, the cry of the land has reached me, the ears of the Lord, of the evil that were being done in that land.
Wow.
And one of those evils were homosexuality and all that.
So the reason for some of the catastrophes we have on earth could be as a result of that.
Yes. Consequences.
Wow.